Hey, Alex. Quick question before we start. If you could speak English comfortably in daily life, like talking to a friend, ordering food, or expressing your thoughts, how would that change your life?
Honestly, a lot. I think I'd feel more confident, less stressed. Right now, I understand some English, but when I have to speak, my mind just goes blank.
That feeling? You're not alone. And that's exactly why this video exists. No classroom English, no pressure, just a real conversation, like two friends talking.
Yeah, because most English videos feel fake. People speak too fast or too perfectly. Real life doesn't sound like that.
Exactly. In real life, people pause, they think, they make mistakes. And today, that's what we're doing. You're listening to a real conversation, the kind you can actually use.
So if someone is watching this right now and thinking, my English is bad, they're in the right place?
100%. And here's the important part. If you stay until the end of this video, you won't just understand English. You'll start feeling it.
Feeling it?
Yes. You'll start thinking, oh, I can say that. Not memorizing rules, not translating in your head, just speaking naturally.
That's what I want. I don't want perfect English. I want real English.
Good, because perfect English doesn't exist in daily life. Confidence does.
Can I be honest?
Of course.
Sometimes I'm scared to speak because I don't want to sound stupid.
That fear stops more people than grammar ever will. But here's the truth. People don't judge your English as much as you think. They listen to your message, not your mistakes.
That's reassuring, but hard to believe sometimes.
I know, and that's why we're doing this together. Think of this video as you sitting with us, listening, relaxing, learning without forcing it.
So no stress, no exams, just conversation.
Exactly. And here's my promise to you watching. If you keep listening, sentence by sentence, you'll realize something powerful.
You already know more English than you think.
Yes. So take a breath, relax, and let's start talking like friends. So, Alex, let's start simple. How is your day going today?
It's okay. Not amazing, not bad, just a normal day.
A normal day is a perfect place to start. What makes it normal?
I woke up a little late, I checked my phone, then I had breakfast. Nothing special.
That sentence right there, nothing special, people use it all the time in English. See? You're already speaking real English.
Yeah, when you say it like that, it feels simple.
Because it is simple. English for daily life is not complicated. We just make it complicated in our heads.
True. Sometimes I think too much before speaking.
Let me ask you something. When you speak your native language, do you think before every sentence?
No, it just comes out.
Exactly. And English will feel the same one day. Not today, not tomorrow, but step by step.
That's encouraging. So, what about your day? How is it going?
Nice question. My day is busy, but in a good way. I like days where I feel productive.
Productive, meaning you do many things?
Yes, or even one important thing. Being productive doesn't mean being tired all the time.
I like that. Sometimes I'm busy, but at the end of the day, I feel like I did nothing.
That feeling is very common, and talking about it in English is already progress.
I never thought of daily emotions as English practice.
They are the best practice because you already know what you want to say. You're just learning how to say it.
That makes sense. Can I ask you something a bit personal?
Sure.
Did you ever feel uncomfortable speaking another language?
Oh, many times. I remember once I wanted to say something simple, but my words came out wrong.
What happened?
I felt embarrassed for about 5 seconds. Then the conversation continued, and life moved on.
So people didn't laugh or judge?
No, most people were just focused on themselves. That's an important lesson.
I think learners imagine the worst scenario.
Yes, we imagine a spotlight on our mistakes, but in real life, there is no spotlight.
That helps. I feel more relaxed listening to this.
Good. If you're relaxed, your brain learns faster.
Can we talk about something very normal, like food?
Of course, food is always a good topic. What did you eat today?
I had rice and chicken for lunch. Simple but good.
Simple but good. That phrase is perfect. Native speakers say that all the time.
Really?
Yes. And notice something important. You're not trying to sound smart. You're trying to sound clear.
I never thought clarity was more important than vocabulary.
It always is. Clear English beats advanced English every time.
Then what's your favorite food?
I love food that feels comforting. Something warm, something familiar.
Comforting, like food that makes you feel safe?
Exactly. Food connected to memories, family, or home.
I like that word, comforting.
Remember it. You'll hear it often.
You know, this doesn't feel like a lesson.
That's the point. If it feels like a lesson, people stop listening.
And if people stop listening, they stop learning.
Exactly. That's why we're just talking.
Let me try something. Today, I feel a little tired but motivated.
That sentence is perfect. Natural, balanced, real.
Even with my accent?
Especially with your accent. An accent is not a problem. It's a story.
I like that idea.
Good. Keep it. Now, before we continue, let me say this to everyone watching.
If you understand even 60% of this conversation,
You're doing great.
and if you understand less,
You're still learning, and that's okay.
should viewers repeat sentences?
Only if they want to, but listening is already powerful.
I think many people feel pressure to speak immediately.
Yes, but language grows quietly at first, like a seed.
That's a nice image.
And in the next part, we'll talk about something even more personal.
Something everyone thinks about.
Daily habits, motivation, and small routines.
The kind of conversations people have every day.
Exactly. So stay with us, the best part is coming.
All right, let's continue where we left off. Daily habits, small routines, the things we do without thinking.
That topic already feels real because everyone has habits, even bad ones.
Especially bad ones. So let me ask you something simple. What's the first thing you usually do when you wake up?
Honestly, I check my phone.
No hesitation at all.
None. It's automatic. I don't even think about it.
That's a habit. And notice how naturally you explained it in English.
Yeah, because it's my real life.
Exactly. Real life makes English easier.
What about you? What's your morning habit?
I try not to touch my phone immediately. I like to sit quietly for a few minutes.
Just silence?
Yes, silence and breathing. It helps me start the day calmly.
That sounds peaceful. My mornings are usually rushed.
Many people feel that way. And that word, rushed, is very common.
Meaning you feel like you're late or in a hurry?
Exactly. You're learning without noticing.
I think habits affect motivation a lot.
They do. Motivation doesn't come first. Habits do.
That's interesting. Most people wait to feel motivated.
And they wait, and nothing happens.
So small habits first?
Always. Even a 5-minute habit counts.
Like practicing English for 5 minutes?
Especially that. Listening to a conversation like this is already a habit
That makes learning feel less heavy.
because it is lighter than people think.
Can I say something honestly?
Go ahead.
Sometimes I start learning English, then I stop. I feel guilty about that.
That guilt is very human. But stopping doesn't mean failing.
Really?
No, it means you paused. And you can always restart.
I like that perspective. Restarting feels easier than starting again.
Words matter. The way you talk to yourself matters.
I never thought self-talk was part of learning a language.
It's a big part. If you say, I'm bad at English, your brain believes it.
So what should I say instead?
Something simple. I'm learning.
That feels later.
Because it leaves space to grow.
Let's talk about evenings. What do you usually do at night?
I like calm evenings. Maybe some music, maybe reading. Nothing too intense.
Intense, like stressful?
Yes, or too loud. I like to slow down at night.
My evenings are mixed. Sometimes I relax, sometimes I overthink.
Overthinking is another very common word.
Thinking too much about everything?
Exactly. And many people do that in silence.
That's true. Talking about it already helps.
And now you're talking about it in English.
That still surprises me.
Let it surprise you. That's a good sign.
You know what I'm realizing?
What?
English doesn't feel like a subject right now. It feels like a connection.
That's the goal. Language connects people.
I think beginners are afraid they don't know enough words.
But you only need a few words to say something real.
Like, I'm tired, I'm happy, I'm confused.
Exactly. Those sentences open conversations. Do you think consistency is more important than speed? Always. Slow and consistent beats fast and stressed. That applies to life too. It does. That's why language learning teaches patience. If someone watching feels stuck, what would you tell them? I'd say this. You're not stuck, you're building.
Building quietly.
Yes, and quiet progress is still progress.
I like that. It removes pressure.
Pressure blocks understanding. Calm opens it.
I feel calm right now.
Good. That means you're exactly where you need to be.
So what's coming next?
In the next part, we'll talk about something everyone experiences
Feelings, confidence, fear?
and how to express them in simple English, the kind of English you can use immediately. So don't go anywhere,
Stay with us.
because the conversation is just getting deeper. So let's talk about feelings. Not big words, not complicated expressions, just real emotions.
That's a little scary already.
See, you just expressed a feeling. Scary, simple, honest.
True. I think feelings are hard to express in another language,
They are at first, because feelings make us vulnerable,
especially fear.
especially fear. So let me ask you, what are you afraid of when it comes to English?
I'm afraid of freezing. Like, my mind goes empty when someone talks to me.
Freezing. That's a very real word and a very real experience.
It's frustrating because I know some words, but I can't access them.
That happens when the brain feels pressure. Pressure shuts doors.
So confidence opens them.
Yes, and confidence comes from small wins.
What's a small win in English?
Understanding one sentence, answering one question, even saying yes or no clearly.
I think people underestimate those moments.
They do, but those moments build trust in yourself,
Trust, that's interesting. I don't trust my English yet.
and that's okay. Trust is built, not forced.
Can I tell you something personal?
Of course.
Sometimes I avoid situations because of English. Like, I don't speak when I want to.
That's very honest, and many people feel the same.
It makes me feel smaller.
I understand. Language can make people feel invisible.
Yes, exactly that.
But here's the shift. English is not a test you pass. It's a tool you use.
A tool, not a judgment.
Exactly. A hammer doesn't judge you if you're learning to build.
I like that comparison.
Good. Keep it in your mind,
What about confidence? Some people sound confident even with mistakes.
because confidence is not accuracy. It's comfort.
Comfort with being imperfect?
Yes, comfort with trying.
That's hard.
It is, but you're doing it right now.
By talking?
By showing up, by listening, by staying.
I didn't think listening was that powerful.
Listening trains your ear, and your ear trains your mouth.
So silence is part of learning.
Absolutely. Silence is not failure.
That changes how I see things.
Good. That's progress.
Let's talk about confidence in daily life. How do you feel confident speaking?
I focus on the message, not myself.
Meaning?
I think about what I want to say, not how I sound.
That's a big shift.
Try this. Next time you speak English, imagine you're helping someone understand you.
Not impressing them.
Exactly. Communication, not performance.
That removes pressure.
Pressure is the enemy of fluency,
I think beginners think fluency means speed.
but fluency means flow. Even slow flow is still flow.
I like slow flow.
Me too. It's more human.
What about mistakes? People are afraid of them.
Mistakes are signs of movement. You can't make mistakes if you're silent.
That's true.
Silence feels safe, but it keeps you stuck.
So courage is speaking even when it's uncomfortable.
Yes, courage is quiet, not loud.
I always thought confidence was loud.
Real confidence is calm.
Calm confidence.
Exactly.
If someone watching feels nervous right now, what would you say to them?
I'd say, you don't need to be ready. You just need to be willing.
Willing to try.
Willing to sound imperfect. So, let's talk about the future. Not the distant future, just your future.
That already feels big.
It can be, but it can also be simple.
When I think about the future, I feel two things: hope and fear.
That's very honest. Most people feel exactly that.
Hope because I want more. Fear because I don't know if I can do it.
Let's start with hope. What do you hope for?
I hope to feel confident, not only in English, but in life.
Confidence is a beautiful goal, and English can be part of that journey.
I think learning English feels like opening a door.
It is a door to people, to ideas, to opportunities.
Sometimes I imagine myself speaking English naturally, laughing, joking, being myself.
That image matters because what you imagine, you move toward,
Even if it feels far away,
especially if it feels far away. Big dreams always do.
can I say something vulnerable?
Please do.
I'm afraid of wasting time, afraid of starting and stopping again.
That fear comes from caring, and caring is not a weakness.
It doesn't feel like a strength.
It is, because people who don't care don't grow.
That's true.
Let me ask you this. Do you think progress has to be fast to be real?
I used to think so. Now, not anymore.
Good, because slow progress is sustainable progress.
Listening to this whole conversation, I don't feel rushed.
And that's why you stayed until now.
Yes, it feels like time well spent.
That's exactly how learning should feel.
So, how do dreams connect to daily conversations?
Dreams live in daily actions. Small conversations, small habits, small choices.
Like choosing to listen to English today.
Exactly. That choice matters.
I think people underestimate what one video can do.
One video can change how you see yourself.
I feel more capable now.
Not because you learned everything, but because you realized you can learn.
That's a big difference.
Huge difference.
Can we talk about goals in simple English? Like, how would I say my goal?
You can say, my goal is to speak English comfortably.
Comfortably, not perfectly.
Perfect doesn't exist. Comfort does.
That feels realistic.
And realism keeps you moving.
What if someone doesn't know their goal yet?
That's okay too. You can say, I'm still figuring things out.
I like that sentence.
It gives permission to grow.
I think many people feel pressure to have everything planned.
Life is not a straight line. Language learning isn't either.
It goes up and down.
Exactly. And every down teaches you something.
If you could give one message to beginners,
I'd say this. You don't need to change who you are to learn English. You bring yourself into the language.
your personality, your accent, your story.
Yes, English is a place where you exist, not where you disappear.
That's powerful.
And I want everyone watching to hear this clearly.
You belong here.
Whether you understand a lot or a little.
Whether you speak confidently or quietly.
Learning English is not about being better than others.
It's about becoming more yourself.
Exactly.
I feel like this conversation didn't just teach English.
That was intentional.
It taught patience, kindness, trust.
And that's how real learning happens.
So, what now?
Now you keep going, one conversation at a time.
No pressure to be perfect.
Only permission to continue.
If someone reached the end of this video,
It means they're serious about themselves.
and that deserves respect.
Take a moment to appreciate that.
You showed up
You listened.
and you stayed.
That's already growth.
Thank you for this conversation.
Thank you for being part of it.
And to everyone watching,
This is not the end.
it's just another step.
Keep listening, keep learning.
And keep believing.
You're closer than you think.